Here are 5 simple and genius ways to learn any language that I used or I'm currently using. Hey, yeah, that's me. I'm Yuliia. I'm a Slavic girl who speaks 5 languages. Number 1. Listen, even if you are A0. The best strategy is starting with so much listening, especially if you are learning the second fastest language in the world, like Spanish. I spent so many years learning Spanish because unfortunately I fell in love with it. Because it's vital to get used to the way it sounds. And Spanish is a fast language, especially if you're in the south, especially if you're with native speakers. Not just one-to-one conversation, but with so many native speakers in one room. It is vital to get used to the way it sounds, the intonation, and the speed. And this is how, by moving to the country, if that's your plan, you're not going to feel frustrated. Thank God we have so much content nowadays. So what I do is listening multiple times to the same video, trying to understand something, paying attention to the gestures, even memorizing parts of the video. I can watch it for a week daily. And I really recommend you doing that. But first try with videos for your level or with some simple stuff. It's not really obligatory to understand everything. Just start with getting used a little bit. Number 2, dating a native speaker. Don't skip this point if you are not single, I will explain. And give alternatives. If you think you're fluent, well, try going on a date with a native speaker. Trust me, speaking English, Spanish, or any other language with a native speaker is a totally different experience. You can do this in this country, like Spanish in Spain, but you can also meet someone in your own country. Some apps have language filters and you can choose Spanish, Italian, German, or whatever language you're learning. Try Badu, for example. Also, don't underestimate the power of Threads, that new IG platform. It can be also a coffee date with girls. You can try this. Hey, girls of Malaga, I'm looking for an Italian friend. I have traveled a lot to your country and I'm obsessed with the language. I love slow morning vibes, sunrises, hiking and reading. Let's meet if you're looking for a friend. So it can be meeting a friend as well. Also, my friend shared that she met a girl with Bumble app. There is a filter of meeting friends, and I know it's in most apps like that right now, but she actually put she's looking for a girl, she's looking for a friend, and then she went on the first meeting, and they actually clicked. So I really hope they are gonna meet again soon and they are gonna develop their friendship. Point 3. Pronunciation. Do you know that pronunciation is the key? I mean, even though you're A2, you can actually sound C3 when pronouncing like natives. But probably you're sick of that shadowing practice. Try the pronunciation exercises. For example, 10-minute pronunciation practice before starting to speak. I did this before filming this video because if I haven't spoken English before, you will hear the strongest sleepy Slavic accent ever. And guys, it's 8 a.m. on Sunday. I came here earlier at 7 and I woke up at 5:30. So guys, I would really appreciate any comments below because this is what I do to deliver the quality content, sacrificing my sleep. Having a diary. Get yourself a beautiful diary like this one, for example. Look how beautiful it is. I got it as a present and it's so nice to write inside. Actually, I have 3 diaries. The one that I'm writing in my own language, then there is the one in Italian because I'm actively learning Italian now, and also there is one that I started in Spanish. Do it every single day. For example, what I do now in Italian is writing down the things that happened to me today afterwards. And this is how I make an effort to think daily in Italian and not forget the vocabulary. I just think of what I have done and how I felt. If you're A1, write down the simplest things and some routine vocabulary. I woke up early, I went to the gym, etc. Or you can even do it in the present tense if you still haven't learned any past tenses. Another option is to write down the things that you want to do at the beginning. For example, in Spanish, the first topic is usually with the verb querer. Or you can use voy a. Quiero ir a la playa, quiero comprar un helado, quiero comer algo. This really helps, especially if you're not living in this country, to have this regular speaking practice. Or even if you're living in the country, but you don't have friends to have this regular practice. So I really, really, really recommend you doing that. Having a hobby in a foreign language. Do you like cooking, practicing yoga, traveling? You know what's the trick? The topic I'm interested in is the one I know the best. I was not even A1 when I was watching a video of a girl explaining her story of learning Italian. Or when I watched videos with grammar rules. You know why? Because I'm a linguist. That was my major, and that was something I dedicated the great part of my life to. Years of torture and training when I was a student, and years afterwards of learning to be able to actually communicate outside of classroom. Because you don't leave your university with a conversation level of C1. I guess it wasn't even B1. So my point is that it's easier for me to understand grammar rules rather than talk about hobbies or weather. And this is your starting point, your motivation point. So start doing your hobby in this foreign language that you're learning. Here is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. If you want another part with 5 genius but simple ways to learn, please let me know in the comments, because I have some more tricks.